I do think at a certain point, with whatever you do, if it's something that you've grown up with, at a certain point you do need to make the decision to, for me anyway, I needed to make the decision to have a little bit of distance from it and go off and explore things that were completely separate from acting and film. Because as much as I love it and as big a part of me as it is, I think it was really important to immerse yourself in something else. And it only adds to the work. I think for anyone, for a writer, an actor, a journalist, anyone.
Yeah, and when you were writing the book, you always have something in mind, I'm sure. Was there, when you saw the film, how much of what was in your head came out on screen? Especially with the characters and the surf.
Well, when you write a screenplay, you're already running a movie in your head. I mean, it's much the same as writing a novel in that respect. So first contact was rehearsals, and we rehearsed the beach scene in On Chesil Beach. And actually within minutes, I thought the chemistry between Saoirse and Billy was going to be superb. And the experience is really the same now as with Atonement, that Saoirse is a great kidnapper. She has kidnapped my characters. I cannot open either book now without seeing, and I'm not going to pay any ransom money. I think she just can take those characters away. I had to talk about Atonement a little while ago in Italy, and at one point I called the character Saoirse.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that, actually.
And everybody knew, there was general laughter because they knew exactly what I meant. So yeah, it's a total kidnap.
It's an interesting character. You've played, from a child into the high school years. Is this the first grown woman role that you can? I was looking and I was thinking, I think it is. Is it? And
is this the first?
Yeah, where you're just grown up. You're no longer in that kid or teen or.
Yeah, I think this and Brooklyn, and I just did Mary Queen of Scots, and they're
Those
very.
Are, yes, the new ones
yeah,
coming out.
yeah.
You're going down a new path.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. I had to go back to the 50s and 60s in order to play a woman. I do think as well that in some ways, the younger generation was very, very innocent in this sort of era, but in other ways there was so much more that was expected of them than there is for a 24-year-old now. So yeah, I mean, the first time I played a woman was when I was in Brooklyn, and then that was followed on by On Chesil Beach, and it felt like it was the right time to do that. On Chesil Beach was the first script that I came across when I was younger that I always felt was going to be the grown-up role. That was the one that I wanted to delve into first, and it's been around for so long. And Ian you had been adapting it for.
Yeah, I was working with Sam Mendes on this script, and that Sam went off to make some Bond movies, and it was fortunate in this respect is that we could then cast Saoirse, because some years went by, the script languished, and I think when I was working with Sam, you were about 16 or 17.
Yeah, I was too young.
And then it was perfect, and I'd always really wanted Saoirse in this role, and I kept saying to producers, well, if Saoirse were a little bit older, we could do it, and then suddenly it was all fitted. So out of adversity came actually a real bonus.